Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome back to the snowy mountains of Japan. Today we got a good one lined up. We're going to be driving through the mountains down to the coast to stay in a love hotel. That's right, a love hotel. And then we're going to link up with the local legend Run Again and then finally head to one of the weirdest places in the entire country. So enough blabbing, let's get into it. These are the roads myself and Kat have been driving on for the past 3 or 4 days. It's been quite the adventure. It's a miracle we haven't crashed yet. We think we've got snow tyres, we're not too sure. However, this little Japanese old car, which goes about 50 miles an hour, is definitely not built for these roads. So now we're gonna head up through the mountains even more, through no doubt more snowy roads like this. And then we think it's gonna get better from there. There she is, look, our little Japanese beauty. And there she is as well, Katerina. How you doing? Oh. Yawning? Me too.
What have you got for me then?
Well, we're in need of coffee after what happened last night, don't we?
We do indeed.
Let me quickly explain what happened. Basically, we filmed a video for Kat's channel. I'll link it below if you want to see what happened, the full story. We stayed in a guest house, and when we went to bed, there was 2 separate beds, right? One was on the floor, one was on the normal bed. When I went to the normal bed, it stank of cat piss, like absolutely reeking of cat piss. It was a little bit wet as well. Yeah, it was a rough night.
It wasn't mine piss.
No, not cat's piss, cat piss, an actual cat, because there was dogs and cats in this guest house. So we basically had to share the same bed on the floor, which was built for barely one person, and we slept there last night. And by slept, I mean up all night, not sleeping.
Oh, it's a crown.
Yeah, they're eating a dead thing. That's a baby bear. That was a baby bear.
Is he a baby bear?
100% that was a baby bear. 100%.
Oh, it was a dog.
Nah, it wasn't a dog. It wasn't a dog. You don't see stray dogs in Japan. That was a baby bear, 1000%. Bloody hell. Horrific sight. First thing in the morning, crows eating a baby bear. Man, I thought it'd be hibernating. So we've been driving a good hour through the mountains, and the more and more we go, the more and more snow we see. And look at this. Katerina spotted it, hence why we've stopped. Look at that vending machine, submerged in deep snow. I don't know if that's working. Can you translate what it says, Kat?
Let me try to climb.
Yeah, you're gonna have to climb through. Let me get a bit closer. Look at that. Operation stoppage. I apologise for the inconvenience. I mean, no worries, mate. I sort of understand. Normally in Japan, you don't go more than a minute without seeing a 7-Eleven, a Family Mart or a Lawson's. However, the past hour or so, driving through those massive tunnels, we've not seen anything apart from, well, tunnels and this. Huge piles of snow. And that is by far the biggest pile I've ever seen. That is not a hemorrhoid reference. There's more snow here in Japan than any other country on the entire planet. Not Russia, not Sweden, and not even Canada. Sorry Canadians, the 5% of you that watch these videos. Here in Japan has the most snow on the planet, believe it or not. And there's still loads of it right now, even though we're about 6 miles from the coast. After 2 hours of driving, we have finally stumbled across our first town of the journey. Now, we were going to walk through it, but as you can see, look how deep the snow is. Look at it. The village is around that corner. Also, slight issue, it's abandoned. Pretty much everything here in this little town is abandoned, including this massive hospital right behind me, this factory right here, there's hotels around the corner and homes as well, all just abandoned. Now when you get a car and you travel outside of Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto, all the tourist places, you do see loads of ghost towns like this right behind us, and that's because Japan has a massive depopulation issue. More than 10 million homes, just homes alone in the country, are derelict, abandoned, forgotten about, and yeah. What was that?
What was the noise? Can we put that?
I said to Kat off camera, I can imagine bears are like living in these abandoned places to hibernate. So let's be a bit more quiet. But yeah, when you travel Japan, you do see a lot of places like this, just completely left. Oh my god, we need to get out of here, Kat. We need to get out of here. Basically, yeah, lots of Japan is like this, completely abandoned, and it's a big issue here in the country, depopulation. Let's get out of here. Oof.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I heard a second ago. I thought it was a bear. Hope it's not that hotel, Cat. That's abandoned, that one.
Hope not.
We have finally arrived to the city of Itawa, down on the coast of Japan, the west coast. It's very, how do you say it? Industrial, very grey. Yeah, not as pretty as other parts that we've been seeing on our past few days up on the mountains, but this is where we're going to sleep tonight. So we're going to go down by the coast first, have a little walk around, and then we'll see where our hotel is. We've already booked a hotel. It's £28, I think.
Yeah.
And we'll read the reviews before we go in, all that stuff. Let's go down to the coast first, have a little mince around, and then go to the Love Hotel.
Bit of a rough sea.
A bit of a rough place, should I say. Let's get out and I'll show you. I think we've stumbled across Japan's worst beach. Let's get out.
Oh, definitely.
Excuse the wind, I hope you can hear me for the next couple minutes. I've got a wind thing on. Well, it's a kitchen sponge, but normally it does the trick. Oh man, look at this. Oh dear. This ain't great. Normally Japan's known for its pristine cleanliness. I think we've stumbled across the rough part. Fancy a swim, Katerina?
No, thank you.
Definitely not. My god, if you thought Blackpool was bad, welcome to Itawa. Don't fancy swimming here. I've seen enough. Let's go. 5 kilometres up here.
Yeah, up and up.
En route to the Love Hotel. Let's see what 28 quid. I think it's 28 quid or £29 I paid for the night, which is super cheap here in Japan. Let's see what it gets you, shall we? 5 kilometres up this narrow, snowy road.
Oh, is that hotel?
Oh dear, Cat.
Wow, so good.
Hold on, that looks abandoned.
I'm telling you, it's this one. Is this?
You sure?
Yeah, it's this. Entrance.
Nah, it can't be.
No, it's there. Oh, look, this entrance.
Guys, you ain't gonna believe this. The abandoned hospital and the town that we were in before is this. This is the abandoned town. The abandoned hospital is literally over there, like 50 feet away. And this is where the Love Hotel is.
Yeah, it says that 24 hours. 6,600. We paid 6,000, so we got a discount.
Well, we booked it online, but you can turn up and pay more. That's not the point, Kat. We're staying in an abandoned town in a Love Hotel next to an abandoned hospital. This place is going to be haunted.
So it turns like it's turning into a Last Destination movie type.
We're going to get bummed by a ghost or something.
You will, I know.
Nah, Kat, this looks like no one's here. There's a car there, though.
Well, there's a car here.
Okay.
What is our... Do we have a wrong number?
Oh, we can't park the car yet because it's not 3 o'clock. We've got 10 minutes yet. Okay, whilst we wait for the hotel to reply to our message, basically with Love Hotels, there's like no interactions with the staff normally, because obviously you go in, you do your private business with your partner, you spend the night, you spend the hour normally, or in my case, you spend 2 minutes. And then you leave, okay? That's it, you leave. So we've now messaged them and said, okay, we're here, and I think they're going to tell us where we can park our car. In the meantime, let's read out a couple of reviews. To be honest, overall, the reviews aren't too bad. 7.2 out of 10 overall. And a lot of foreigners have stayed here as well. The last one was American. But it's predominantly Japanese, American from what I'm reading. A couple Australians have been here. And to be honest, the reviews aren't so bad. A lot of people are just complaining that it's remote and hard to find and hard to check in, which is the same problem we're having right now. But other than that, people are saying the facilities are red, look, 7.3 out of 10. So it's an old place, as you can see, it looked abandoned, right, pulling in. And the location is also 6.3 out of 10. But everything else, cleanliness, 7.8. Value for money, 8.1, very cheap. So let's wait and see, shall we? And then we can try check in to our Japanese love hotel. Your room number is 311. Please park your car in the garage of 311. Oh my god, look at this.
There's cars here, look.
Yeah,
What?
these are people, couples escaping to have a romantic weekend away. There it is, 311.
Why do we
There's
have
cones there.
cones?
Let me remove the cones, hold on.
I can't read.
Okay. I've got everything, you got everything? Yeah. Right, closing the door. What do we do now? I don't know. I've only done this once before.
Well, I've never done it, but I
Oh,
guess.
it's unlocked, so ideal. Is someone coming? Where's our room then?
I think it's up there.
Jesus. This is so freaky, what the hell? Just like that, no check-in process, you don't speak to anyone. This is how love hotels work here in Japan. And this is our room. Oh, it smells.
Cigarettes.
Yeah, cigarettes. Shoes off, cat. And there we go. This is it, cat. Your first. What's that? What's that? Freaky experience. I've done this once before with Mr. Bold, like 3 years ago. We had separate rooms, obviously, and that was a freaky night. Like, you felt like you were being watched, like, the whole night. I couldn't really explain it.
It looks like I'm in a TV show.
Yeah, it feels like you're in a
Big
Big Brother house or something. But this is it, guys. This is what? 28 quid gets you here in Japan. I mean, it looks alright. We'll do a full tour in a minute. Let me get my bag down and inspect the place, shall we? First things first, I need to explain this screen in front of us, right? Now, because myself and Kat have already paid online, we don't need to use this. However, if you do want to rock up and pay for an hour, 2 hours or 24 hours, what you do is you touch these screens here in the Love Hotels. They all have the same sort of system. You choose how long you want, and then when you leave, you put your card details in here, give it a swipe, and then you make your payment. And that is literally it, but we're not going to be using that, are we, Kat? Because we've already paid £28 or £29, one of the two. Let me show you the bathroom. Here we go. So a nice basic sink. I've just used the tap now. And there's the toilet, which I've just used as well. And here is the massive bathroom, bathtub. Lotions, bubble bath, you name it. Everything goes on here in the Love Hotels. What else can I show you? There's a hairdryer there. Or is that a sex toy? Who knows? Katerina, how's the bed?
It's very comfy.
Looks comfy.
Better than last night for sure.
100% better than last night. So already, this is way better than last night. And then you've got cup chair there, a microwave, couple cups, bendy coffee. What's that round the cup? Looks like a thong or something from the last customer. Who knows? Let's open this. Then you've got a view of the abandoned town which we're staying in. I'll show you more of that later today. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me open this. There's bubble wrap blocking. Oh. Oh, yes. There you go, Kat. Look at that, guys. Abandoned factory is our view. The hospital is basically over there, which we can't see right now. But yeah. Kat?
I'm ready for my nap.
I'm ready for a nap as well. Behind you, what's this stuff?
No, I think it's just soup.
Oh, it's the heater and other things, electrics, tissues, much needed in a love hotel, and then whatever that thing is, some sort of air purifier to keep the air pure. A lot of dodgy things have happened in this room, I'm sure, but how is this any different to any other hotel around the world? It's not, it's the same thing. So, I'm not complaining at all for the price, for the facilities, and also the cleanliness. Looks pretty clean. So, for now guys, we're going to have a much needed nap and then we'll walk around in a bit. Good night. Good evening from our love hotel here in Japan. The time is 7:15. Here in Japan, you don't say good evening, you say
Konbanwa.
konbanwa. Now I've explained briefly how you check into a love hotel if you haven't made a booking. Obviously you pay by the hour and whatnot. And yeah, I've given you a little room tour. What I haven't shown you is the magazine and the booklet in front of me. Now this is for couples that come here and want to choose what they want and how they want their experience to be.
I've seen an eggs here.
Eggs.
Are they real eggs?
Yeah. So how this works, I mean, don't be so surprised how I know all these things, alright? I've done my research. We're in room 311, so you open your magazine and then you choose basically how you want your experience to go. Don't know what this is. Oh, this is cleaning. This is pizza. So you can get pizza delivered to your room, so you never have to leave. More food deliveries. More hotel rules, I'm assuming. More food. Guessing the prices. So that's the prices and how long you get it for that price. Now, at one point now, I'm going to start blurring things from now. Because this is what you can get ordered to your room. Different outfits for your female companion to wear. And then we're back to the food again. So that is the magazine, and that is how you choose your experience here in a love hotel to go. Katerina, it's time to go out and get some food.
Well, we have to tell them first.
We do, yeah. Yeah, so how love hotels work here in Japan, there is no key obviously. So the door was open when I came in, we checked in at 3 p.m. Now we want to go out, we have to tell them, and they're going to come up and lock the door for us. So this is the phone. Katerina, you ready? You obviously speak a lot better Japanese than I do. So we've got to call them up and explain that we need the door locked. And then when we come back, we've got to do it again. But it's a phone, we think, downstairs, and then they'll let us back in.
Konbanwa. Itakimasu. Nijinkan. Yeah. Hi. Choko dake. Hi. Okay. Arigatou gozaimasu. Friendly man, he was correcting me.
Was it? Correctly Japanese?
Yeah.
There you go. Very helpful people here in a love hotel.
Let me just say, I haven't learned how to say this because I didn't say to my teacher, look, I'm going to a love hotel. So.
How do you say I'm going to a love hotel in Japanese? That's going to be her next lesson. But that is how it works, guys. Basically, there's no key. You've got to tell them. They'll come lock your door, so you won't see them. They'll see us drive away. They come lock the door, and then, Kat, you said 2 hours, right?
Yeah, I tried to say, I think he understood.
So he'll unlock the door, and then we won't see him when we enter. He's watching us through the camera system in the alleyways and the corridors and whatnot, but we won't see him. Very mysterious here in the love hotels of Japan. Right, let's go get some food. Whoa, bloody hell. One of the only restaurants in the city of Itawa. By the way, population of this place, 36,000. So a very small place, and not many restaurants are open, apart from this one behind us. Seen it on Google, and apparently they do pork cutlet. One of our favourite dishes, isn't that right, Kat?
Oh, yes, it is.
Oh, this one. Oh, nice. Look at this, Kat. Wow. This is why myself and Kat love Japan so much. It's the introvert's dream. Look at this. We've got our own individual pod room. No one else around. They've got their own rooms over there. And look, they close the doors and give you complete privacy. Basically like a love hotel. So Kat, let's order some food, shall we? What we got here? Yeah. Dinner is served, ladies and gentlemen. Not very Japanese, but we've gone for this. We didn't go for the pork cutlet in the end, did we, Kat? We went for chicken, some sort of beef, miso soup. I mean, it's, it's pretty Japanese. Rice, some sort of sauce, and these things. I always forget the name.
can never say that right, so it's gyoza.
Gyoza.
Someone correct me please, I can never say it.
So let's smash this incredible meal and then get back to our incredible Love Hotel. Never thought I'd be saying those words. There it is, look. Japan's greatest hotel. I might actually call this video that. Let's get in there, Kat. We got to call them up, right, to let us back in.
Yeah.
Comment below, guys. Would you stay in this Love Hotel in Japan? Let me know. I'm having a great time. Paid a great price. The room's decent. It's got everything you need. A lot of safety. Got our own personal man that lets us in and out of our room. Can't fault it.
There's more people coming.
Hold on, is there someone in our space?
No, that's our.
Ah, okay.
So reverse.
So what's next to us tonight? I'm sure we'll be hearing some noises in there.
I'm gonna sleep, mates.
Thank you.
Nope. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry.
Gave Cat a heart attack. Right, and in we go. Oh, nice and warm. Look at that.
I thought we were not gonna see the person.
Me too. Why was he stood at the front door? He gave us a heart attack.
I did.
I thought he was gonna unlock the door and then we weren't gonna see him, but he was stood there.
I know, he opened the door for me. I must give me an hour.
Speaking of heart attack, I've just dropped this.
Why do you have the book in hand though?
Well, I was gonna order us something to end the night.
Something.
Yes. Pizza?
Pizza. Alright. Pizza it is then.
Well, what were you thinking?
Don't know.
Catch you guys in the morning. Good morning. The time is 8:26. It's Wednesday. It's the next day. We woke up refreshed, energized, because that was probably the best sleep I've had in a long time. Who would have thought? Katerina?
I slept very well. I passed out.
Agreed. Who would have thought the best sleep we've had on this trip would be in a 28 quid Love Hotel.
No.
Here in an abandoned town in Japan of all places. And that is our morning view. Snow and an abandoned factory. So with these machines, if you haven't booked online like we already have, basically you're not allowed to leave this. I've heard they actually lock you in until you pay. If you have any problems you can obviously call them up, but we're okay because we've already paid. If you haven't paid, you ain't getting out until you have. Kind of creepy, but stops people from running away, I guess. That's how much we trust Japan's safety. Look, we even left our suitcase in here, which has a lot of important things in. Would we have stayed in a Love Hotel in Europe and left our suitcase in the boot of a car?
Never.
Never. Not in any hotel, to be honest, in Europe. Maybe Eastern Europe, but here in Japan, you're good. Right, let's get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, that was mine and Katerina's night in a Love Hotel. Highly requested on the channel to spend the night there. And we have. I'll tell you what, can't fault it. That was really good. Kat, you enjoy it?
I slept.
She slept, I slept. We were both dreading coming here, I'll be honest. Japanese Love Hotels have a very bad, seedy reputation, but when you find a good one, like we did, you can't beat it, can you? And these are one of the highest money makers in the country. Billions and billions and billions of dollars per year are made in these Love Hotels. So, there we go. We've experienced it and we've shown you on this channel. Is it me or is that bear shit? Well, look who I'm back with. The Legend Run here in Hakuba. How you feeling, mate?
I'm suffering from hangover.
He's been drinking. This feeling shite. He's been drinking the sake that we gifted it to him in the last video with his local mates. Bloody Baltic. It's 2 days later here in Japan, and after a 3-hour train, a 2-hour bus and another 3-hour train, we've nearly arrived at a place that I've wanted to see for many years. I hope you can hear me from the wind. But behind me is a train station, and 2 stops that way is one of the most mysterious places in the entire country. Very weird, very bizarre place, and it looks very haunted. I've wanted to see it for many years. So let's go grab a ticket and get there.
Guidance will be displayed in English.
Thank you.
So Katerina, there it is. That's where we're going. Douai Station.
That's good.
This one? So 2 tickets purchased from Douai Station. I think that's how you pronounce it, Douai Station. Now the best part about this, Katerina has no idea what this is all about. She's like, what, train station? I said, trust me, you're going to like this. Well, she's going to hate it. Trust me, she's going to hate it. So let's get on this train, 2 stops, and then we've arrived.
Thank you.
Thank you.
車両2両目の1カ所です。携帯電話はマナーモ
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Douai Station, Japan's deepest train station. And what's funny, Katerina has no idea about this. She has no idea where we are. It's a complete surprise. But yeah, Katerina, welcome to the deepest train station in Japan.
That's creepy.
It looks super creepy, it looks haunted, and I've wanted to come here for many years. Look at this. Incredible. And this is one of the oldest stations in Japan, I believe. It was built many, many, many years ago. I'll write the date here. And yeah, we've now got to leave the station, which is going to be quite the challenge. Let me show you why. We don't need gym today, Kat, because our leg day is right here. Look at that. Yep, there's no elevators, nothing. Around 500 steps. That's what it says online anyway. And yeah, this is Japan's deepest train station. Now, we like to do weird things on this channel, and this is the reason we've travelled a long, long way just to see this. Totally worth it. Before we begin this treacherous climb to the top, we're just going to translate what this sign says. There is a mole there, so I'm guessing it's saying welcome to Mole Station, because this is the nickname, Mole Station, because of how deep it is underground. Have you got signal to translate it?
No, but I took a photo, so when we reach the top.
Perfect. So we'll read it at the top. I think that's the steps, look, 462 and whatever else it's saying there. We'll check it out. Katerina?
I think it has to be like not just the steps, but the...
Meters underground.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like 70 meters underground. The top 3 in the world, correct me if I'm wrong, number 1 is in Chongqing, China. I think we've been there. We've obviously been to the city, but I think we did the tunnel without realising. You never know what's going on in China. Number 2 is in North Korea. I don't know where this is ranked, top 20 or something, but it is top 1 in Japan. Katerina? Yeah, you can feel the what do you call it? The wind tunnel blowing into us. What I find most interesting about this station is how it's still going, right? It looks abandoned. Like, it looks like surely it's not being used. I mean, look at these doors all rusted away and the state of the place. Walls all crumbling apart. Look at the walls all mouldy, rotting away. Staircases falling apart. But it's still being used, which is cool to see, because obviously Japan, known for its high-tech Shinkansen trains and bullet trains and all the nice things, right? It's good to see that this is still open. Oh! Woo! Woo! Just explaining to Kat how interesting it is that this is still running all these years later. What year do you think this was built?
1950?
1964, according to Google. However, they started building it in 1934. So I don't know if that meant it was being used in 1934, and when it finished, I don't know. But it's one of those 2 dates, so very, very old, and still being used to this day. 8 times a day, trains come in and out of the station, 8 times. And we've got to come back here in a minute to get the train back to our hotel. I'm dying. Konnichiwa. We are wrecked. Legs are burning. Lungs are on fire. But we're nearly at the top. There it is, look. Come on, carry on, cat. Come on. Keep going. Last little bit here. Come on.
Carry on legs, I thought. After that.
3, 2, 1. We made it. And this is the top of the station. Where's the exit? That's the exit, that cage there. This looks like a horror movie. This is awesome. It's definitely not like the Shinkansen and the trains you see in Japan, is it? Look at this. Whoa. What the? Woo! Feel that wind.
Do you know that series like The Last of Us with the zombie thing?
Yeah.
It looks like
Walking Dead. Kat just said then, imagine this place at night time. Imagine how freaky that would be. It's freaky enough during the daytime. Is this the waiting room?
Use ticket collection box. But this is trust.
Oh yeah, that's pure Japanese trust right there. Wow, there you go. Ticket has been placed in. Is this the waiting room or the exit? Wow. Is this cafe closed for good or is it just closed for today? Looks like it's still being used. They've got an Elvis vinyl over there, look. Oh, here we go. A whole lot of nothing, not even a 7-Eleven. Just some mountains and a lot of snow.
No, actually, that house I think is a coffee shop.
Is it?
And this one is a glamping in there.
Glamping?
Yeah, look at the.
Oh yeah, I can see the tent things. Let's see if the coffee shop's
And
open.
it's just started to Yuki.
What's Yuki?
Yuki snowing.
Yep, it started to Yuki here in Japan. It's freezing cold, but I'm extremely sweaty after that climb. Let's see if this coffee shop is open and then we'll wait for our train back. How are we going to get tickets back? I didn't see anyone working in there.
I think you get on the train with the conductor probably.
Oh right, okay. Oh, I thought you were going to jump in properly. Bear! Bear! We are in bear territory around here, let me tell you. And after unfortunately seeing that dead baby bear, we've got to be careful in this remote part of the country. I don't know what the population of this little town is, but there's not many people here. And this is obviously the main station of the village or town. This is the walkway we've just walked through, and we've left through that exit. Now,
The coffee shop is closed.
it's closed.
Temporarily closed.
Are you joking? It looks open. Oh no, they've bloody barricaded it off, look, with snow. Nightmare. Ando Cafe. What a shame. Never mind. How long until the next train?
We have an hour to sit our ass in
Oh.
the freezing cold.
Okay, we'll walk around a bit. There's nothing else for us to show you, we don't think, but it's some smoke coming from this building over here. Maybe it's ooh, Cat, it says Steak and Sweet Factory. Be on the lookout for bears, Cat. I can feel that they're around here. I don't know why, I can sense it. And what I've also spotted, look at that old building. Looks like it's been blown to pieces. Don't know what that used to be, but it's definitely not being used now. However, this is in front of us and it says Steak and Sweets Factory. Let's see if it's open. Yeah, it's definitely open. People are going inside.
Well, so let's go.
Let's get a coffee in here.
Oh my.
Oh, it's not closed, is it?
Yeah, it does look like.
Oh, you're having a laugh. It is closed.
It's closed.
Jesus. What are you saying, guys? Is that bear shit? What do you reckon? Or deer shit? I'm no Bear Grylls, but that looks like it to me. When boarding the station, please push it.
Well, I guess.
Oh. Well, we found out you don't actually have to go back down the tunnel in order to catch a train out of here. This is the platform we've got to wait on. Platform number 2, here in the snow. Katerina's buzzing. I'm not. I wanted to go back down the tunnel and show you one more time. But this is actually the way out of Itawa station. Katerina has collected the tickets for a couple quid. And now we've got to wait in this cold, dusty, old waiting room. Covered in spider webs and mould. And she's dropping the tickets. Right guys, I think I'm going to end today's video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Love Hotel and this creepy, mysterious place here in Japan. I've enjoyed it. Hope you've enjoyed watching it. So for now, it's goodbye from Katerina. Goodbye from me. And I'll catch you on the next video here in Japan. Matinee.